apologies. Ryan McCook and Paul Tayloe are playing right now. The winner of that match will play Chris Brewer, who then plays Paul Luna, who then plays Andy Haas.
It's a lot to follow.
Yes.
So I got you.
Yes. And Jay Ware, 25 match wins in a row now for Andy Haas. Sounds
serious?
about right.
Are you serious? Wow. That's something to be said. Oh, I see Tatura's messaging. Sorry, John. I almost got us in there, but just didn't hit a very good shot in overtime.
It's all right.
Oh, I should get something to eat there, Kevin. I'm getting a little hungry.
Yeah?
I'm going to have to take a little food break.
No. You're going to eat while you talk.
Like last time when I was chomping in the microphone. Mm-hmm. Sure, the viewers love that.
You can even have a little bit of the microphone if you're hungry.
I mean, I'm getting to that point.
Mark Williams.
Paul Tayloe took a lot of time to concentrate on his first tee shot of Easter Island.
Well, you know, make sure everything was right.
like he knows that specific pixel is where he is going to hole out.
It's like watching these guys, you know, play the daily and move their tee, you know.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Little pull back thummy. And he's a little right. But look at him, though. Just like I said.
Thank you.
Calm and collected.
Oh, I like this.
8 hybrid. That was tight.
All right, I'm going to go over on 2.5 hole outs here between these guys.
Well, the under came in last time.
I know, so I'm going over again.
All right. I'm going to go under then. I'm going to go under.
16.
Oh, boy. There could be
Mark
two here.
Williams, Danny Foreman. Mark Williams,
No.
Danny Foreman on 16.
Nobody's holding this one out. No offense.
Don't be so sure. Paul is really sizing this up. Nah, missed it.
Told you.
What?
Neither of these guys were holding that out. It's too difficult.
Yeah.
It's too difficult of a shot.
I thought it was pretty good looking, but
No, I'm just kidding.
all right. Looks like they're probably going to do the high tee shot of here, I'm thinking.
No, Paul Taylor's probably going to go 8 clicks to the left, hit a full, and then drop it within 3 feet.
Somehow, in some way, yeah. GSP.
No, King. So Andy Haas is king of the hill. He just played Luna. Bracket is not updated yet.
What's up, King? Yeah, probably in a minute. I'm going to eat. So I might have Gordy jump in here in a minute.
Yeah, I may. Do you want to get?
What's the plan there, Kevin?
I do actually.
All right. Well, Kevin is currently searching for an iPhone charger for the King of the Hill here, so I'll go solo for a minute. There it is. iPhone charger delivered. This guy's got everything. Yeah. I'm gonna hand it over to Tate, and then I'll get some food, and then maybe I'll see you guys in a bit. That's perfect. I need to eat something real bad. So. Nah.
Are we live? Hey, hey, Tate's here. I see Danny Boy is in the house. Jay, we're still hanging around. He's like a tick. What's up, Gravy? My man Gordy.
What's up, Mark?
How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. Today wasn't not bad.
I went 4-2. I finished 7/8 in the purple. Hey, I'll take it.
You can't be mad at that.
Can't be mad at that. Made the handicap. Got my entry fee.
Yeah, same. I actually won my entry fee Friday. Made the main, went 2-2, and finished 13-16.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy with that.
Great tournament. We're here at the 2022 Carolina Clash. I know my voice. You got to be careful. Is it too loud?
No, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Is my voice too loud? Yes, Dean, I am back. Great match. We got Ryan McCook, Paul Tayloe.
Look at the Tate fans on the comments.
Hey, you're sitting next to royalty, man. I love doing this. This is a great venue. We're here at Callaway's in Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I was telling, Gino, obviously, and a nice shot. A few others, but obviously it's like a smaller tournament. There's less people, but it's like perfect size.
It is.
Like it's quaint, but it doesn't feel overcrowded at the same time. It's nice.
Did you go to Nashville?
I did.
Nashville's daunting.
Yeah, you walk in and it's just this biggest room, and it's a horseshoe of machines, and it's huge.
Look at this whole placement.
Oh yeah, offset.
Too bad Mouth
And
is not on because Mouth hates offset.
And this is very deep.
That's what she said.
I didn't know if that was allowed on the stream. Sorry.
Well, as long as we're not cussing. Wow. Look at Tayloe. He's a machine.
That's why we're sitting here, Mark.
We are, but you know what? On any given Sunday, you can have lightning in a bottle.
So I actually played Tayloe today in the main, and I lost by 1. And it was on the stream. But I mean, did I want to win? Yes. Am I competitive? Yes. Did I expect to win? No. But that's the realistic in me. But I want to win, but I wasn't mad that I lost by 1 to Tayloe.
No.
So.
Wait, do you know what hole it was?
Yeah. Well, so he holed out. He got a hole in 1 on 2 on Easter right here, and then so I was down 1 almost the whole match, and then I missed the green on a par 3 and went down 2, but then I got the 1 back on 18. And
okay.
When he missed his putt, it didn't almost go in the water, but it's going towards the water, and it just kind of was frustrating that I got the 1 back that I needed, but I messed up right prior to that, so it didn't matter.
I'll tell you what, though, in this game, if you start thinking ahead, you F up.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's like you're up by 2, and you're going, oh, yeah, we're getting closer.
Yeah.
And inevitably something happens. Oh, almost sold out. I do it all the time. It's really weird, but I play real golf, too, and I don't think like that when I'm playing real golf versus here. I don't know why. I need to get better at it, but I'm getting better at tournament play. You know, to take a 7/8 in the purple for me.
Oh, yes.
Paul Tayloe with a hole out.
I just saw Damien's comment as well. Hey, Damien.
Quaint. Corey. And my man, John Rimmel. You know John? John is a class act.
I know the name, and I'm sorry, John, that I can't put the face to the name.
It's called outdoor golf? Are you real? Come on, man. It's called real golf. Where you been, Danny? I haven't seen you in a tournament in a while. Man.
Is that Danny Boy?
Yeah. Taylor's throwing darts.
Okay, thanks, John. I feel a little better about that.
Yeah, I don't think you've met Rimmel. Rimmel, I met in IV. My gosh.
Oh.
Oh my God. Fantastic. I see Ryan Sparks. I haven't seen him in a while. Hope you're doing well, Ryan. You and your family.
Okay, so Paul is 1 better, and Ryan is par.
Any switch holes here? Any maybe one or two, maybe 18.
Yeah, 18, honestly, I was saying earlier that 18 on Easter, to me, is maybe one of the biggest swing 18 holes, depending on the pin. Like, if it's front left, front right, or even back left. I know I just named 3 of the 4 quadrants, but any of those 3 are, more difficult than the back right, based on if it's going to – the wind, obviously, but just getting it close, a lot of times you're going to have like a left putt or a right putt, like 6, 7, 8, 9, depending on – but you could have a long putt. You could bank it off the back. There's more room, there's less consistency of getting an eagle every time. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
So there is a chance of a swing on 18.
Do you typically play the back or the bank?
I do a lot, actually. Even when so earlier today I played the bank. Even the pin was in the front or front left, and I played the bank just so I 100% took the statues out of play. I was like, I could go for the pin, and I could possibly hit one of these statues and then cost myself 2 strokes.
Right.
Versus getting it on there, having a chance to make my putt to win, or if I miss the putt, I tie, and he still has to make his putt.
That's
so.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, no, 18 is an interesting hole. I think, as the tee boxes start moving around a little bit, the statues may or may not come into play. But I agree with you, Gordy, in terms of just you never know coming in 18 how it's going to be. I even think 17, the par 5 in some cases, could be difficult. Most people are playing a full, a full A1 or C3 into that hole, laying up on the platforms.
So you know what the worst look on that usually is if the wind's in your face and you pretty much have to lay up to the little island.
Right.
And then if the pin's in the back, because then you have to land it pretty much next to the pin, and it's still going to roll back like halfway down the green. I don't know how you get it closer than that.
I don't know either, but I'll tell you, in qualifying, I flew. We had 15 during the qualifier. I laid up on that platform, and I flew the green with a 9.5 or 8.5. I flew the green.
Gotcha.
That rarely happens.
I remember laying up to the little island thing in qualifying, but I don't remember my second shot.
Should be routine right here for Tayloe and McCook.
That might be in. Nope.
Ryan may hole out. I mean, these guys are so dialed in. I mean, it's just an inch here, an inch there.
Do you go this way every time on 12?
I do.
Yeah, even with the wind.
Wow.
I just like this looks so much better. I don't know. Maybe I used to go to the little thing on the left, the rough, over the statues. And then once I found you could get there easily from the right side, I just started doing it every time because it was just easier. But if the pin is top right, you have less chance of holing out, but you also have less chance of messing it up or dropping a stroke. So it's like, I don't know.
This game's about simplicity. I play a real simple game. I'm not a huge cutter.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to just get myself in the best position. Here we go. Hole out. Paul Tayloe.
Just 2 better.
He's 2 better, and he is rolling. I think we need a new pole, Andy.
Over or under will be 2.5 better.
What are you thinking? Yep, he's 2 better. Rocking and rolling. This is an interesting hole. I see people lay up in the fairway, but a lot of people go up top to hit a chush, right? Or some sort of...
You go to the fairway, is that what you said?
No. I've seen people go both ways.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of people are playing this to play what?
So I do that every time, but a lot of times if the wind is if you went to the middle of the fairway and the wind was straight in your face or straight out, it would make more sense to just play the wind straight, but you have that massive elevation. Okay, so the poll is Tayloe going to stay 2 better or not?
That's on YouTube. Let's get after it.
Oh!
Great chip.
And now McCook's 1 better. Or just a cumulative 3 better.
That's right. Hey, keep those concurrent users coming in. We got almost 200. Loving it. See what happens when Tate gets on the mic. People come.
I've got massive fans now. I started streaming 2 weeks ago, Mark.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have your channel yet.
Actually, I just got a new laptop, and I said, well, I'll just buy a capture card and a webcam. And, you know, actually, I'll plug the Discord thing for a second, but playing on Discord in the Players Lounge and or just straight up conversation, you just share your video, and you're playing in real time. There's no delay.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I'll mess with it. We'll do that. And, you know, yeah, maybe I'll try streaming a little bit too. And mess with the audio settings, get it all right. And, yeah, so I've only done 3 streams, but, you know, a couple hundred views, and I'm not probably as interesting to listen to as some of the other guys. And I played decent Golden Tee. Not the best, not the worst. But it was fun. So
Can you hang with Pound Town?
yeah, I hope so.
I mean, if you have less users than Pound Town.
Well, he's been streaming a long time, so maybe he has the benefit of it out there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Where are you from, Gordy?
I'm in Lake Orion, Michigan,
Oh, wow.
just north suburbs of Detroit.
Still snowing. My uncle lives in Bloomfield Hills.
Yeah, that's not far. Not far at all.
Okay. Fantastic. Now we're back to the dual screen. I actually played Chad Gaynor. So I played Chad. This is a Matt Van Hoosier and Chad Gaynor, King of the Hill in the purple bracket. I played him. Self-inflicted, though. you know those rounds where your game is way better and you miss silly putts. And I just did it to myself. And you know, Chad's good, but I know I could have hung. Nothing against him.
It's purple King of the Hill, right?
That's right.
Okay, yeah. Purple King of the Hill.
That's what I said.
Yep.
I see Mr. King out there.
Just double checking.
Mr. Splat, hey, pleasure. Take care, Adam. Safe travels back. Talk soon. I think we exchanged numbers, didn't we?
I'll text you.
Okay.
And if I don't, I'll get it from McCook or somebody.
Yeah, they have it. All right, cool.
I played Adam in the handicap tournament on Friday night.
Did you beat
I did in extras, and I felt terrible because he was giving me 2.
Where are we going with this?
So you go out to the right on in the rough there. I think that stays up. Yeah. I see a lot of guys do that. I do not. I'd rather – I'm just saying personally, and this is coming from not McCook or Tayloe, but from me, if I can't get to the far island, then I'm going to the short island.
Okay.
And that's how I've always played it. But I see a lot of guys, especially with this wind, go out to the right. I do know there's OB over there somewhere too, and that's my problem is I've not messed with it enough that I don't know where the OB line is.
I'll be honest. I've never been there.
Yeah, well,
I've never been there.
I've never been there either, but I've seen a lot of people go there.
I mean, I am not that good. So I go where I've
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh. This is trouble. This is trouble.
He's okay. So I was going to answer my vote on the poll, by the way.
Answer it.
My vote was yes, he was going to stay 2 better. And I said that before he hit that shot. Or I was going to say that. I think he's still fine.
Well, we'll see. 18 again. 18 is coming up. We've got the Van Hoosier Gaynor playing on Champ 99. This course is an interesting course, too. I'll tell you what. Bunch of swing holes here.
Yeah, it's weird because it's...
Oh!
Nice try.
Almost going to be 3 better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If I say he's going to stay 2 better, am I wrong if he goes 3 better? Or is it at least 2 better? That's the question now. Where's the pin? Oh, back right. This is probably the easiest pin. And this is how many yards? I can't read it. 250 or 60? I can't read it.
266.
Okay, so high 6 wood. Yeah.
Well, it's going to be interesting.
I mean,
he's really just got to F it up.
He's still up 1, right? Because McCook's still 1 better and he's 2 better?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. I mean,
just got to play smart.
It's a chance, but this is the pin that Tayloe needed. Oh, my.
Wow.
Yeah. Nice
that was
win.
lucky. All right. And Paul Tayloe for the match.
I remember when I shot a 1 better and lost. Not.
Hey, I lost to Gino on 18. I took him, and he was actually saying, keep it up, keep it up.
Yeah.
But, it's all good, man. I'm just glad to be here, glad to finally meet you. We've never hung out.
Yeah, no, this is awesome.
I need, what are you playing during the stream?
Elk Addict.
That's right. So anybody out there listening, Elk Addict, Adam, he's going to start streaming.
Yeah,
more,
I think,
more,
I don't
more,
know.
More.
I don't know what my YouTube is, but it's probably under my name, Gordy Brown, Golden Tee. I don't know. And then,
so Matt Van Hoosier comes out of retirement, and he is playing King of the Hill. We have a poll up now.
and also not playing Stouts. Titans.
He's not playing Stouts?
He plays Titans.
Oh, I'm about to go home now.
Or do you feel bad that he plays Titans and he's still in the tournament?
Hey, you know
and
what?
We're commentating.
He is the Clint Grover. And I think Clint's still playing a Barrage or Streaks or
nope,
something.
Clint plays Titans as well.
Is he Titan guy?
Yep.
He may even be playing the Breeze, you know. But
I'm missing somebody. Is it Brian? It's Matt, Clint, and Brian, I think. Or
Brian
B.
Oh, yeah, Brian B is never going to convert.
No, neither is Matt.
And he's a purist.
I like Clint. We've became closer the last couple of years and hung out and talked a lot. Okay. And he doesn't thumb. You know, Clint doesn't.
No, he's a palmer.
He only pushes. And I started pushing like probably in January of this year. And then
that's a good ball. That's a good ball.
Great shot. And then started thumbing a couple months later. So I'm actually relatively new to thumbing, but I use that now if we're talking Golden Tee. Like, maybe this is basic, maybe it's not, but if I need the most distance, I'm pulling back, right?
Right.
If I need middle distance, I'm pushing, and if I need less distance, like 80 mile an hour, whatever your thumbs are, then I'm using thumbs. So to me, it's always like, is it distance-wise? Is it like 1, 2, 3? Is like how I classify it in my head.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, and obviously the spin's a little different too. If you push versus that's gone.
Yeah, when I first started, I just thumbed everything, and I built up these calluses on my thumbs. Like they were so bad. Like even like go to the bathroom, I had to be careful how to because the calluses got in the way.
It's funny you say that. I literally just in the last month got these calluses on the insides of my thumbs right here.
Yeah, I have sandpaper thumbs now, but I'm a thumber and a palmer and a pusher.
Oh, Mike Johnston. Thanks, Damien. Not to say I forgot about Mike Johnston, but yeah, Mike will never switch from Titans either. The bracket. Richard, are you looking at Challenge or the website PGT? Because it's on Challenge. And did I miss something? What is Corey saying about Mark Foster? Can we elaborate?
Isn't he a Titan guy?
No, he is one of my buddies from Michigan. Lives just over an hour away from me.
I don't know, Mark. What does he play under?
Foster method. There's a story behind that, but it was Front Page Foster. That's what he used to go by. It's Foster Method now.
There's some great names.
I'll tell the story, actually.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Real fast. Remember when, you know the JoJo chip, what everybody calls the JoJo chip?
Yeah, the little two-clicker.
The two-clicker. So I've watched Mark do that for like 3 years.
Really?
And but Mark's not as good as JoJo. And so when JoJo started doing it, everybody called it the JoJo method. And it was funny because I started saying, I was like, I've literally watched Mark do that for years. But Mark just isn't good at the rest of the game. Sorry, Mark. So then I just started calling it, it's not the JoJo method, no offense to JoJo, but it's the Foster method because he's done it forever.
It's the Foster.
But JoJo made it famous and is way better at it. So he changed his name anyways.
Oh, that's right.
To the Foster method.
Yeah, Puzzle Guts. I met him at the Nashville. Great dude.
Oh, hey, I didn't know that was the YouTube name. He is definitely your boy, Puzzle.
So how are we doing in the match?
Oh, hey, Josh. Sorry, I definitely did not. I did not see you say hi. Sorry, Josh.
All right, so we've got Red Dirt, which, do you know the story behind Red Dirt?
I don't.
So he goes to his local, he's from Lancaster, South Carolina, and he goes into his local bar after work, and he's always got red dirt on his shoes, and he pisses off the owner, so they just started calling him Red Dirt. So he goes in with his construction boots.
Love it.
And Red Dirt, that's going in.
That's in. Oh, it did look in, didn't it?
Van Hughes was playing well. Like I said,
That's a putt, yeah.
all day long. All right, we've got Tayloe and Brewer coming up on the next stream.
Appreciate it, Joey. Thanks for the props.
Again, here at the Carolina Clash, we've got great host and Bill and Mike Muse, Chris Longino. Incredible Technologies is out here with us, running the stream and doing a fantastic job. Great crowd, lots of fun, lots of drinking this weekend, lots of good food, lots of quarters flipping and exchanging of dollars.
I tell you what, I told Gino this personally and Bill Muse. The staff here has been probably the best of any tournament I've ever been to. They are constantly walking around, asking if you need anything, bussing. There's nothing sitting around on tables. They are all over it. And if you walk to the bar, you're waiting 3 seconds.
That's right.
Like, it's literally the best service that I've been to at a tournament.
Well, and the other thing is they remember your name, which is the other part of it.
It's funny you brought that up. I felt horrible yesterday. The one waitress came up to me and she said, "Do you need anything, Gordy?"
Pull out by Chris Brewer.
Chris. She asked me if I need anything and said my name, and I was like, how does she remember 100 people's names, and I can't remember 2 bartenders' names? So, yeah, no, they literally have taken exceptional care of
Why
us.
is Taylor still there? You just hold out? Nice. No, Taylor, okay. Does he chush this or does he thumb this? Too far for a chush?
Yeah. I can hardly read it from here. Is it 120 something? Maybe. I don't know. I couldn't read it.
It's early. We're playing Nihon Yoru.
Yeah, that was hole 1. So Brewer holes out 1. Goes 1 better.
Well, the poll is, does Brewer go back? Does he stay 1 up? Does he play clean? That should be the poll. What do you think?
No. And I love Brewer, but I think he finishes 28 under. And so does Tayloe, and they go to sudden death, and Tayloe wins.
I think Tayloe holds out twice.
For a 30?
Well, he didn't chush first one, right? So if Brewer's is up 1, is this play 28?
It's a 28. So if Tayloe holds out twice, he finishes 30, and if Brewer plays clean, he finishes 29.
30-29 is the match. We've got it. Lock it in. Lock it in, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it's 28-28, and it goes to sudden death. That's
hey,
my
Dane,
guess.
welcome. Good to see you. Did you pick up that one?
Andy K's prediction is Brewer for the win.
Okay. I think Tayloe wins. And I'm a commentator.
Oh, man, Brewer's been playing great this weekend. And Tayloe is just ridiculous, honestly.
I mean, he's always so consistent.
He plays a different style than most people. I mean, he cuts a lot. He sees shots that most people don't.
He's been playing a long time, though. I mean, when you're banging out 100.
I'm pretty sure that I saw his stats earlier, and I think it said something like 17,000 hole-in-ones, and all I could think to myself is I've played 5,000 games against his 17,000 hole-in-ones. So, yeah.
This is an interesting shot. You can go right or left around this tower, right?
Yeah, it depends. If the pin's to the left, I usually go left. If it's to the right, I go right. I mean, if it's to the right, I wouldn't go there with this wind if it was to the right, but I feel like if it's ever on the right side, you don't have this wind. Maybe that's just coincidence, but I don't ever feel like it's like a high right wind and the pin on the right.
Have you ever hit that tower?
I don't think so. Usually I'll tell you my miss on this hole is if the pin's on the right and I go right and I try to thumb a shot.
Oh.
And nice shot. And
Great shot.
I'll usually, the green goes a little right. It says up right now, but it goes a little right. I'll sometimes miss it to the right and go off the green.
So, Gordy, one of the questions I've been asking everybody, what's your favorite course this year? Like when you get
question.
excited about playing, you're warming up, you come up to your machine. What's the first?
Am I playing somebody better than me or worse than me?
Playing by yourself.
Okay.
What you normally do?
Yeah, you're 100% right there. This might be unpopular. I don't know. Hollywood. It's Hollywood or Petra.
I love Hollywood. Not good. So anybody who's joining the stream, I need you to hit that like button, share it out. Let's get after it. The goal is if we get to 100 likes, Gordy gets a drink on me. Now, he should be pushing it more than me.
There's 300 people on here. We only need 1 in every 3, if I know math.
I know math. 7-8 in the purple.
Yeah.
That's math. Push us to 100.
Yeah, let's do it. You know what, Mark? I'll open it on my phone and like it.
I liked it. I believe I did earlier.
I'm doing it right now. Taking it for the team.
It's Bob in Richmond texting me.
So, what we were saying, favorite courses, right?
That's right.
Back to the unpopular opinion. I love the tiered greens. I don't like that sometimes they don't putt correctly, but I still am a believer of hit the right shot, land on the right tier. You know what I'm saying? But I love 17 just because it's such a game changer at the end of the round. So most people hate it because it's hard. That's just my opinion.
I like courses where the difference is one course, one hole or 2 holes that can really make a difference in the match. And even as good as players are, there's always the risk.
Yeah, I remember in Nashville watching Cam up 2 and water 18 on Hollywood. And I know Cam's an excellent player. He was a little aggressive on that shot, but literally anything can happen. So
let me just see if the likes.
I got it right here.
How do I get to the like button? All right, we're at 79.
Yeah, getting closer.
You're getting closer to your water that you're drinking there. Jeez.
This is actually not water.
This is not either. Cheers.
Yeah, they look like waters.
I know. Let's get back to the match. So we've got it's par 3. Oh, no, this is par 4.
So it looked like Matt is – it's hard to see the score on here, to be honest, but I love this screen that we have. Matt's up 4, so no real danger here, and he's still
bombing
still going for it.
Love Matt. He's great
Brewer's
announcer.
up 2, and I don't know, did he hole out again or did Tayloe missed a chip, I think? Brewer hold out 1 to go 1. Brewer's 1 better.
Corey Neely will give us the update. No, just a matter of time.
So, Jason, I was going to touch on this earlier. I don't know if anybody else said anything, but the elk name in my screen name. We were talking about screen names earlier. Yep. The red dirt. I was going to tell mine. A lot of people I've talked to think that I love Elkhorn Ridge, and to be honest, I don't know that course at all. I absolutely hate it. It's elk hunting. I grew up a hunter.
Oh, nice.
And a whitetail hunter mostly, but I've recently got into.
I like whitetail.
Yeah, I've just got into elk hunting the last 4 years.
That was a joke, by the way.
I got you. Yeah, so elk hunting out west, I try to go to Colorado. I'm banking preference points in a few other states, Wyoming, and that's good. As long as it doesn't yeah, you're good.
All right.
And yeah, so that's where that's from anyways, the screen name, not Elkhorn Ridge.
So, you know, I played as Black Santa
Yes.
for a long time. And it got so viral. I'll show you how viral it is on.
Is that why I get a drink? Because you're Santa?
Oh, absolutely. You get a drink because you're Santa, but you also get a drink because we need 100 likes.
Let's see where we're at again. $83 likes. If you have not liked this stream, do it for me and, more importantly, Golden Tee and IT.
Yes.
And the Golden Tee community in general.
So that's the engine cover.
That's sweet.
Mark
has a Santa on his engine and a Black Santa license plate. No joke, on his Camaro.
I sold that one. But yeah, I mean, it went crazy. So I got the name, and for those that don't know, I started playing at the NIV in Richmond. I don't think you ever went to Richmond, did you?
I did not, no.
Fantastic tournament, Hefe alum, and that's how I got started. I mean, just went to a tournament in Richmond and never looked back. I actually went to Ohio, an Ohio tournament.
Oh, I heard there's a Cincinnati tournament.
Cincinnati,
year, right?
yeah, exactly.
I didn't.
That was a fun
I can't
tournament.
remember what year that was. I wanted to go and something came up. I'm not sure.
I was in Gary Sheldon's area.
Yep. Is he Cleveland? Question mark.
I think he's somewhere over there. Uh-oh. This is a tough hole. By the way, I saw somebody lay out in the fairway and take a 5-wood over top. Did you see that?
I have never seen that.
Yeah.
I would like to.
Back here?
Yeah. Over top of those trees?
Over top of the trees.
Wow.
You take a 5 or a 6-wood.
Huh.
Lay in the middle cut. I hold out in my match against Jody Palmer in the handicap on this shot right here. I hold out to go up 1 up.
Heck yeah.
Who's calling me? Got no time for phone calls right now.
Thanks, Rachel. See how many more likes I am closer to a drink.
We close?
89. We are getting closer and closer.
So it's a good match. We got Chris Brewer and Paul Tayloe playing Nihon.
Hold on, I'm going to sign out and sign back in as my son on YouTube and like it.
Oh, my gosh.
Just kidding. Yeah, if you have multiple accounts, like it on both of them.
Gordy asked Josh McDaniel about the shot. Yeah,
this shot?
That's right, Jason. Yeah, Josh McDaniel is the one that showed me it.
On which one? This hole or the 5-wood you were talking about?
On the 5-wood.
Oh, okay.
That par 5. Everybody cuts it down.
Oh, you were reading. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just reading the stream.
I'm going to ask him about that.
Mr. Kins. Hello, sir. Hey, Kevin, you want to get in? No, I'm happy to keep chatting away. But I see Mr. Kinsler's on. Hope everything's well with you, sir. Haven't seen you in a while.
Someday I'll go to the same tournament that Kins goes to. I've never met him.
I need Kins to come out of retirement. I need him back on the tour.
Sorry, Greg. Obviously know the name through the community. Facebook user says sup.
Sup, Santa? I don't know who that is. Who's the Facebook user?
Does the Facebook chat normally show names? It's not showing names.
Well, I appreciate the shout out. This is a tough hole. This is another one of those holes that's really weird. Sometimes I've gone down over here just because of the wind. but pretty routine.
Say that again, like front left, or you missed and
Like
went
the
off
front
the green?
right, like the front right. Like
Oh,
when
yeah,
it's
yeah.
in
Gotcha.
The top right.
Gotcha.
In.
Oh,
Almost. We're sitting here chatting. We should be paying attention, I guess, huh?
that's what they say, but Tayloe hold out a long time ago. He's been,
Fireball.
He's been one down for a while.
Mr. Munt. Hey, how you doing, Jeff? Long time, my friend. I haven't seen you in a while. Here we go. Some of the comments kill me. Maybe there's a white Santa. Fool. Some people just don't get it. So what do you think of this hole? Do you ever go long, or do you always lay up over the bunkers?
I used to go long before they changed something. I don't know when. I know there's not new pins and tees, but something changed a while ago. And since then, I do not usually hit that shot they just did. I usually just lay back. Even in this pin, this is probably the hardest pin if you're laying back. But I still, personally, just you're asking me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I stay back, and because it's a left wind, left green. But it's still usually like a 10-5 in or something. So it's,
Oh, here we go.
yeah, the Paul full Tayloe.
So good. There's no way I'd ever do that shot in a match.
No, that's what I would have done. Just kidding.
Mr. Layup.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't have been in that spot to begin with, right?
And Brewer's playing well. I mean,
Nice shot. Okay, we're making a better attempt to call the match because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. Hole 13, this is potentially a swing hole. A lot of times it sets up for a full. See where we're at.
thanks, Jeff. Appreciate you, man.
This is full city.
So this is full city. I also play
This is backspin,
a
I
low
think.
T driver.
Yep.
Here we come.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna snap right back to the hole.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great shot. Yeah, I typically just pull back and hit a low T driver and just try to nestle it up as close as I can.
This is like the juiciest look. I mean, Brewer's going to prove me wrong and do something totally different, but as soon as that setup looked, I would have done the same thing Tayloe did. He's going the other way, is he?
Where's this going?
Well, so if you go left, you have all that green to the top left of the pin to work with, right? You hit it up there and you hit backspin. And you got the green
Wow.
to work with.
I've never seen that. Again,
There are many different ways to get to the same position.
you got to play what you see. He sees it. He saw it different than
Yeah.
I typically see it.
It is funny. You look at, I mean, played with a lot of people this weekend, and you walk up to a hole and you look at it and you're like, oh, this is what I do. And then somebody steps up there, does something completely different, or they do it first, vice versa. And it's just like whatever you see, right? It's just like you said.
Yeah, I'll tell you the one thing you don't do is try to change up your game when you come to a tournament, which I've seen happen. You watch somebody hit a shot.
I've been guilty of that for a long time. Watching somebody hit and then I got to hit it harder than I think I did because I saw them hit it 120 and it was shorter, so on and so forth. I honestly think I did a really good job this weekend in qualifying and in matches of just not paying attention to what the other person did.
Managing. Here we go.
That's a good shot.
Hello, always decent. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing on the numbers, Mr. Gordy? Let's see where we are.
5 more likes. If you just joined the stream in the last 15 minutes, please hit that like button.
I'm going to unlike mine when it gets to 99.
When it gets to 100.
I'm going to unlike it. All right, here's a goal. Walk me through this hole, Gordon.
Well, I'm not hitting a full. Tayloe is.
Wow. It's amazing.
But I'm still going right to left because of the green. Yeah, I don't care about the wind. The pin's on the left, I'm going right. So I have the green to work with.
I struggle with I struggle with this hole, I don't see it. No matter what I do, I don't see it.
Yeah.
I typically get caught up in here.
The biggest thing that I've learned on this hole, the most important thing is your pullback of your cut. So if you're, regardless of where you're at here, if you need to cut to make up for that 13 win and then a little bit from the marker to the pin, and you want to land probably in between the marker and the pin so that it's going to cut back left once it hits. So you need to pull back whatever that equals out to be and then push it right around the building. And then your distance is secondary, but getting that cut right so you're landing in the center of the green or wherever, at least to be safe to start with.
Right.
I used to struggle with this hole all the time, but I would say recently I've been playing it well. Both these guys hit fulls.
Wow. Maybe it's a full.
Both of these guys are still playing and we're commentating, so don't take advice from us. Somebody said 104. Is that Rachel did?
We've got 160 watching.
And we have 108 likes, Mr. Mark Tate.
How about that, Andy?
108 likes.
And climbing.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Everybody. Yeah, everybody signed into their kids' accounts. I told you I would figure it out.
My 8 kids signed in for us.
What up, T-Rav?
So I heard you have kids?
I have a 5-year-old, and he will be 6 on December 3rd, which is the Saturday of the Dallas tournament, which also means I will not be in Dallas unless we're having a birthday party in Dallas, which is what I vote for, but probably not happening.
I don't think I'm going to make Dallas myself. I'm going to Houston in November for the Houston Texans Commanders game.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
It'll be fun. I have a 21-year-old and a 19-year-old.
Very cool.
So both in college.
Very cool. Time flies. You just had him yesterday, right?
I did. I shot tall. All right,
So my son is starting his own YouTube channel as well, which is funny. He watches YouTube Kids, and he tells me he wants to start his own YouTube channel. So he filmed himself putting together Mario Legos and commentated it, and I'm in the process of editing his first ever YouTube video.
wow. Can you imagine if I had YouTube back when I...
Oh. I mean, literally just to look up, like Google. Like, I had dial-up internet when I was a kid, or, middle school, high school. I had dial-up when I was in high school. So if I had a question about something, I didn't pull out my phone or,
No.
We had libraries.
Yeah.
Do kids know what libraries are?
Yeah, what are those? Brick and mortar?
Yeah. The
Books.
Dewey Decimal System, does that still exist?
How do you multiply? Like, even the some of the English language
Yeah.
and the way they do multiplication is different now.
Facts. Oh, I was trying to act like a kid.
Facts, right.
Trying to say cool words.
Lit.
This match is lit. They're
Lit.
Brewers one better. We're
Here
going
we-
into 18, and this is a swing setup, to be honest with you. Probably for me and you, not for them. Tayloe hits it without thinking about it.
Oh, he blasted it. He went under the tree with that zero.
Okay,
bird.
but I actually played with him yesterday and watched him hit the zero bird off the water on purpose, and it was ridiculous. He skipped it off the water right next to the pin. I'm telling you, he sees shots differently. Everybody knows that, but he had to hold that out too, unless Brewer misses his putt here. So
we've got 24. What do we got? 27, 26?
yes, 27-26. Brewers one better.
What does he do here? He's
So-
not a real
okay.
full guy. He's not
So-
a normal full guy. But
so
here we go.
I like full only. You see, this is why you don't ask me. I only usually hit full if it's the pin's on the right about mid green or maybe low. But if it's high, I'm hitting probably the high 5 around there and just trying to land it close to the pin and having a 30 to 40 foot putt.
There we go.
And that's
gonna be a tough
not
putt.
a gimme. It's 80%, 85, maybe more for him.
He's got to make
I'll
this.
see.
Does he make it? It's tough.
No, not with that wind. Yes, with that wind.
This is why we're sitting here.
Unbelievable. Nice shot,
This is
Paul.
huge.
Yeah, no, this is more like 95% or 98%. So, yeah, nice putt.
And Chris Brewer for the match.
What a match. What an ending.
What a match.